Showtime.
Oh, somebody's watching the video on YouTube too. I can hear it.
Oh.
Showtime.
Oh, somebody's watching the video on YouTube too. I can hear it. There's the echo.
Showtime.
Oh, somebody's watching the video on YouTube too.
God, Buck. God dang it, Buck.
Nope. Not me.
Somebody's watching the video on YouTube too.
God dang it, Buck. Hey, I brought you twice.
That's funny.
Who is that? Is that SCHUH? Who's at the echo?
Is it me?
No.
Somebody's got the video running.
No, I just have StreamYards going through StreamYards. That's all I'm going through.
Well, that leaves Steve. Steve.
It's not echoing anymore, so.
Yeah. That's
All right.
I'll blame Eric.
Oh, you know, it's like you mess up something at work. You go, I don't know. You fixed it. Oh, well, you know. No.
Yeah, well, it was the guy in the next cubicle. That was
you know, damn people at headquarters.
Yeah, well, it was the guy in the
I do that. I blame Eric at work, and people are like, "Who's Eric?"
Like, see, that's why you got to blame him if you don't know who he is.
Great. There goes my future employment opportunities.
Yeah, like you wanted to work with the Air Force anyway.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
Eric,
You don't
do you
play
really
golf,
want
do
to
ya?
work with an organization known as the SCHUH?
The cow?
SCHUH, S-C-O-W.
S-C-O-W, SCOW.
Yep.
Isn't that interesting?
Short for, it's acronym for Supply Chain Operating Wing.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's just me, been out of the military a long time.
Or
but
we play golf on Wednesdays.
acronyms, like I keep forgetting, like the military has acronyms for acronyms. There's an acronym for that too, I bet.
Remember, you had to sign your initials to say you want to sign stuff with initials.
Yep. And then put your signature to it.
Well,
Then sign it.
Eric, it's like if we used an acronym for this stream, this would be HTML.
Right? Hobby Time Modelers Live. What are you fixing now, SCHUH? I see you got the
Well, so I'm working on the Grinch. So I just thought I'd kind of show a quick detail. This is the small one.
Oh, hang on there, bud.
Okay.
Let me big you.
So when I keep saying I'm working on the small one, this is the small Grinch. This is the big one.
Are there scales to these two, or just?
Well, yeah, because where I buy them from, they scale them because they set them up for resin printers and they set them up for filament printers, and this is actually the filament printer size, but you can use it in a resin printer if you have a big enough printer. So, but I'm not sure what this. I think this is like a 1/8 or 1/9 scale, and I think this is like a 1/5 or something like that, but I'm not really sure. But then you can always scale them up and scale them down. And then this one, when I printed it, you have to sometimes put holes in there to let the resin run on it because it's hollow. So now I'm just fixing the holes. And how I fix the hole is you just take resin and then you just kind of put it, use the resin that you made it with. And then just kind of fill in the hole. And take a UV light and then shine it on there, and then that fixes that hole.
Is this reminiscent of Enterprise Windows?
Not really, no. Because I'm using a new slicer that checks for where you want to put holes, and if there's too many of them, you can actually block it from putting anything there, so it makes it solid instead of hollow. So.
Oh, nice.
Jesus. Like, holla.
Holla.
All right, I'm gonna let's see our chat. Let's see what we got
I was
here.
just gonna say, let's hit the chat up.
D Harris. Hi D. Hi honey.
Hey D.
Hey, sweetheart.
And Samantha's here. Good morning, Jen.
Hey Sam. Glad you can make it.
And Mark is here.
She's from Australia, Sam.
Does that make her a Sheila?
Yes, right?
I love Australia.
And
Had a
Mark
good
is
time
here.
there.
Hello, Mark. Don't worry about the caps. It's okay.
Evening, Mac. As you scream at us.
No, he's yelling at us.
I don't know why he had the caps lock on. Just, you know, it happens.
It's fine.
And Sam says
Sometimes
it's
you
been
just
a
let
while.
Hi.
And Eric says the holidays are kicking his butt.
Yeah, they are. They are. I used to go on their Aussie Scale Modelers live and stuff like that a lot, but the last couple months, I mean, silly season hits and then it's all over. January, I'm free.
Yeah.
And Bill Dredd is here.
Shovel snow in 0-degree weather.
Oh boy, there goes the neighborhood. Bilge is here. Everybody look out.
And Gordon is here. Hey, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
What's up?
Hope you're healing well. Hope all's going good over there.
And Kenneth is here.
Boy, full house.
Afternoon, everyone, and hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Hope everyone is doing fantastic and well today. We are, Ken. How are you doing?
Buck was rushing to clean his garage to get on the stream, so everybody give him a round of applause.
Yay.
Give him a pat on the back himself because ain't nobody else going to do it.
Well, there's more to it than that. I have to clean the garage because we're getting a new fridge on Wednesday, so I've got to move the garage fridge out of its slot so that I can put the current kitchen fridge into that slot.
So
I've
if
got
somebody
3
calls and
fridges
says, is your
moving
fridge
around
running, you
next
can
week.
say no.
So what?
Somebody calls you and says, is your refrigerator running? You can say no.
Yes.
Actually,
my
technically, refrigerators do run. They run all the time. They got feet.
All right. So let's see
We
what
made
everybody's
a
working
really
on.
good deal on that fridge because the refrigerator comes with a stand-up freezer, small one, but still.
Buck, what are you working on?
The trim, and it is getting really close. Actually, let me turn it around because you can't see.
I hear you, Ken.
The steps to get into the from that side. You couldn't see the steps to get in there.
That's really coming along. Adding that undercarriage really brings that thing to life.
That looks good.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Well,
is that wood? Is that
then,
wood?
Yes.
Oh,
Wood and
okay.
metal.
Very cool.
I'm working on the marker lights for it right now. I just painted them. And everything is going from here up. I've got decals to put on it, but they're not decals as in water slide. They are paper that you cut out and you paste to it.
You just need to make some stickers.
Yeah, well, they're not even stickers. They're just pieces of paper. And then once this is done, I start working on the diorama.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that.
Helicopter.
Eric, what are you working on?
Coffee. I can see it. He's working on coffee.
Yep, he's working on coffee.
Repair. Just doing some last minute repair jobs. This whole thing needs to be resanded, or at least the black, the hull. I can't remember what they call that, right? But the hull down here and the top part's fine. It's just this black strip. When I sprayed it on, I got. It's hard to explain, but like wrinkly paper effect as it dried.
Orange
and it was
peel.
No, not orange peel. That's the bumpy texture. I'm talking like it wrinkled up like a decal, right? A decal. Like decals that you try and set, but it doesn't form right, and it got all wrinkles and stuff. Well, that's exactly what that paint did from midship to bow on both sides. I sanded off. I had to use a rough grit just to get it, kind of sanded smooth. What I didn't realize that it was too rough, and then it left gouges. So now I have some finer sandpaper that I just have to work on smoothing this down, retape, paint. The front end, the bow, this came apart, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was the the extra thin. I didn't put enough extra thin before, you know, I closed everything up. But she popped right loose. There's two male and female pitons up front. And what I did was I kind of finished snapping it out. And then I took a sanding stick, just a regular nail file from the dollar store. I took that and I just kind of like, you know, sanded it smooth. And I took off those little nubs because they were getting in the way anyways. And then I just re-super glued it, which is where I'm at right now. And I'll just let it sit there for a few minutes before I attempt to manhandle the boat again.
Nice. That's the Queen Mary, right?
This is the Queen Mary 2, correct?
Yeah.
Eric, suggestion on the bow. Before you take that stuff off, lay a good layer of CA inside it.
Inside it?
Yes. That way you've got not only the joint between the two plastic pieces, but you've got basically a strip across it.
Well, and I might actually do that. You're just talking like you know, this stuff, right? And running a bead up along the inside.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, don't put it too high because you got to still get that deck in there.
Yeah. No, I see where the lip is. I mean, you can actually kind of see it on camera here underneath the rubber band. So.
Excellent. How about Steve? Steve, what are you working on?
I'm trying to light this droid. So I'm started. I just took the back panel off. This is the way it comes in the kit. And I think when you get done, all these are going to blink. That's how it is in the video game.
Excellent.
Oh, that's cool.
2 eyes, and then there's a chest light too.
Yeah, they do really good. You found the instructions and everything?
Found the instructions, just trying to follow them along because I'm an idiot. But
wait a minute. So, that's right. His eyes don't light up, do they?
No, nothing lights up when they will when I get done. Well, so says the directions, but
so says the directions. But his eyes do light up after this.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. I was wondering if that was going to happen because I talked with you prior while you were building it, and I was like, you know, hey, what is, you know, what lights up and what doesn't? Because I was like, well, if they're going to light a kit, everything in the back is great, but normally the kit's facing forward. So I was like, they got to have something, you know, up front.
Yeah, there's a cavity in here somewhere, and that gets lit up.
Okay,
but
that's gonna be cool.
But I've become rather enamored with him. I just keep him hanging around.
Dude, he's become your shop mascot now.
Yeah. Well, I found plans for a life-size one.
What?
Yeah. Because he's not that tall. Yeah, I found plans for a life-size one, the 3D print. So I think I'm going to be doing that.
Oh my God! You can you must need like a large plate or whatever you call it for the print.
Well, I've got a Cobra Max by Anycubic, which is 400 by 400 by 450.
So that's insane.
That's FDM, right?
Yeah, that's FDM.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Mono X. I got 2 Mono X's now. Then I'm going to start the print on that too. I couldn't pass up that Black Friday deal they had.
Oh, they had some really good Black Fridays. That's when I got the premium, the M3 premium on the Black Friday.
Yeah, I didn't see that, or I would have gotten that instead of another Mono X. The Mono X was $279. You can't beat that deal.
Oh yeah, I mean that was like damn near a giveaway. But they got that M premium for about half price too on their Black Friday.
Yeah,
I know. I'm itching. Gordon says to Eric, put a piece of sprue down the bow and glue it in with 5-minute epoxy to make a strong joint.
Oh, you mean the stretch sprue technique?
Well, you might be able to just use a regular sprue if there's
just a regular
room.
piece of sprue, I would think.
Yeah.
You're just making a backbone, basically a keel, putting in a keel in it to strengthen it up.
Yep. John Paul is here. Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Welcome.
Stu, what are you working on? First, I have to say thanks for joining us. We hardly ever get to have you on the streams.
I know. Well, I'm working on...
Shu, before you start, let me say, I know how you can join the stream more often. Stop having a life.
Okay, I'll do that. My New Year's resolution: no life. I'm working on the Grinch, the smaller Grinch. So I had to redo the body on the shoulder part. Didn't fit really well, so I ended up having to throw some resin in there to clean it up some, and now I'm just kind of painting over to fix that. And then I got to add some to the elbow joint because the elbow joint didn't seal up as well as I thought it did yesterday. So we'll do that.
How many coats of red have you put on that so far?
Just one. This is the second coat I'm putting on there just to clean it up. Because I didn't want to like go overboard with red because to me it's like it's supposed to be kind of like the Grinch cut it out of a cloth in his house. How nice could it be?
Right. Right.
This is the thing I'm kind of dreading to paint because it's so small. I got all these little presents and stuff. I'm going to have to break out the small brushes.
Oh yeah,
That'll look good, though.
Just out of curiosity, Shu, how well does resin paint?
It paints well. Now this is I didn't usually I have primer resin because I feel like plastic. I didn't primer this because I just kind of wanted to get it done. Plus it's too cold right now to do anything like that. So, but it's sticking pretty well. The white I did on this one Grinch when I was fiddling with it came off. And then this is the lower. I finished this yesterday, the lower part.
Oh, nice.
I was trying to find a decent green. I finally found a decent green paint.
Are you gonna flock down? What he's standing on is snow. Are you gonna like do some like flocking or put some?
There's a big base because this has the Grinch, Max, and this bag. So here's the big base.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna want to wash this with some like brown to dirty it up, and then all the high points, I'm gonna put snow on the high points.
It's got Max.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's see. Go get Max out of the box here.
Can't have the Grinch without Max.
Well, yeah.
Well,
the small
they
one doesn't
designed it.
come
You
with
could
Max,
print.
right?
They designed it so you could print each one individually or together. There's Max.
Is that for the large one only, or could you print a small Max for the small?
This is the small Max.
Oh, that is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then all three of them, the Max, the Grinch, and this toy bag, go on the big base. Or you can print this. Then they each have a small base. So if you just wanted to show off one, you can just show off one, and each one has its own little base.
Oh, nice.
It's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that when it's done.
Me too.
Yeah, same. I mean,
I'm trying to get it done before Christmas is my goal to.
You were rocking it out with the Halloween. What was it? The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Bus there. Those came out really good.
I was doing a video on those this morning to try to get that video out on those.
You're a little late.
Well, no, not really.
Come on,
For Halloween? No, he's planning for next year.
I can do a video after the fact.
That is allowed, Eric.
That is so not normal. That is just not normal.
Eric, it's in the bylaws.
You using normal in this area, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
All right.
Maybe Abby normal.
I'm working on the Titanic still. So, except this video is frozen. Excellent.
So is this a superhero?
I think that's my Christmas.
Very
One of my
cool,
Christmas
Todd.
deals. I'm going to start working on the Titanic now that I have lots of parts.
Go. Yeah. Oh, and it moves his arm. Let me see. You can't be the only one to play with these toys, okay?
Mom said
Oh yeah, look at that. You can like smack people with his little purple spear. That's cool.
Yeah, Eric's got to have time with the toys too. Come on.
Well, exactly.
Like I thought the other day when you were doing your video for Hobby Lobby, it's like, now what you said you were going in for, I didn't see you come out with.
Yeah, no, I actually came out with.
Did you? Because it's like here's my stash. I'm like, that looks more like what you got for yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
shopping at Hobby
how that pans out. I go into Hobby Lobby and they have the 40% running. Yeah, that's like instant. I'm there, right? So
That's why I got to go.
yeah. Now I understand how Buck, you, and everybody else has these like huge stash piles of models, because either you see them online or you see them in a store, and it's your brain says I gotta have, and then it's over, right? So
Yep. And 40% off because I definitely got to have.
My brain never says I gotta have. I never get that far.
you want to know
I
what
see
was
something-
sad,
I see something and it just shows up.
right? But what was sad was while I was standing in, I didn't live stream very long because it was packed in Hobby Lobby that day, and I didn't want to like record people or make them feel uncomfortable or whatever.
Sure.
So it was only.
Tell us what you think of Hobby Lobby.
What's that?
Eric, man on the street. What do you
You know,
think of Hobby
I
Lobby?
should have interviewed everybody walking into the aisle. They probably would have walked away. It would have been better. Give me some space.
There you go.
But I busted out. I went on my phone and I looked up coupon calculator. So I typed it 40%, and then you type in the real price or whatever the listed price is. So I'm there and I'm doing all these like funky calculations, and I'm like, okay, so if I get this one, I can't get that, but I can get these two. And I mean, I spent the whole day basically doing that until I walked out with, I don't know, quite a few kits, supplies. I got.
I think it was 4.
Was that?
I think it was 4.
Was it 4? It might have
Yeah, I
been 4.
think so.
But
And like I said in my comment, Eric, if you do that for another 20 years, you'll have a stash like mine.
Right. Two paints. Mr. Hobby. It's like, to me, an extra thin, but it's Mr. Hobby. So I got that. I got Mr. Hobby putty. And then of course the kits, and I did all of that at $50. So I crammed as much as I could into that allotment. So I think I walked away pretty decent. And they're Vallejo paints too. So I was looking for Model Air, but they don't sell any at my Hobby Lobby.
Well, I think they sell more of the Model Air kits to the kits than they do just the individuals.
Yeah, I have a hard time finding Model Air too. You'll find the Model Color, but Model Air is hard to find in hobby stores.
Yeah, Todd. That's what it's called, Model Color. And I basically got 2 colors that are going to help me in for the kits that I got. I got the 1/32 scale Huey. I've been wanting that for a while. There was
that kit.
There was only one left, and I was like, mine.
Okay, tell the truth, Eric. You beat up some 15-year-old kid for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I know how to use my elbows.
He's like, you don't want that kit. Come on, kid. Here's a nicer one for you, and it's like one of those little snap together ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was being nice, Eric. I know it was like an 8-year-old actually.
Oh, I would have rolled my own grandmother. So if she went to reach for that, no, she honestly, officer, she slipped
15 times.
She's got a balance problem, and I was trying to hold her up, and I just couldn't do it.
Oh,
gave it my best.
That's hilarious.
She kept falling down.
Hey, Jay, how's it going? He says hi. Hope everyone is okay and well.
Welcome, Jay.
We are doing fine. Hope all is well on your side of the planet. I'm dreading it. I got family photos this afternoon.
They're gonna let you in a photo.
Who wants to be my stand-in? I hate photos. I hate taking photos.
I'm surprised.
I hate taking photos, but I'll video all day long. I'll live stream.
I mean, I would think that they'd want to get a stand-in for you.
Oh,
man.
Shoot. Oh. I haven't seen you for like months, and this is. Oh, come on! I thought
Merry
we were
frickin' Christmas.
I thought we were brothers. You fucking Grinch.
Wait, Eric, you guys are brothers. You think he treats people that he likes like this? He just treats family like this.
Yeah.
Snap.
I tell people at work, if I'm talking to you, it's an honor because I hate most of you anyway. So they're like, oh, okay.
Right. Todd,
Yes,
what are you working on? You did everybody else, but I noticed maybe I fell asleep. I don't know, but
Yeah, you
didn't
fell
do
asleep. He's working on the Titanic.
I am.
Yeah.
His video was frozen, Eric.
Yes.
You were sleeping.
I was sleeping. Okay. I'm awake.
Yeah, OBS decided to just stop. So,
I
but it's working now.
Todd, are you using Firefox again?
I am.
That's why it would be so clear. Nice.
No, it was Chrome that was causing the problem.
Correct. Is that for the anchor? What is
yes.
that?
This
It
is
is
going to
on.
retract the anchors.
Nice. You know, they didn't use the anchors that night. You don't have to put them on.
I don't know that would have helped a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would have.
The bow is going down, right? Like, release the anchors. Wait, what? Do some ninja sniping here. Steve, look at that.
So what droid is that
we've
for? A
been-
particular droid or just a droid?
No, it's one from the game.
Return of the Jedi. No, Return of the Jedi.
Fallen Order?
Fallen something, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
And it was the Jedi dude that you play, the main character. He had his own little droid, and that was it.
Cool.
I do believe what Steve is saying is this is the droid we're looking for.
Yeah.
30 minutes, and he's only put 2 lights in.
The directions are not.
I'm just you.
I know. I was just sitting here thinking the same thing. I said, "How long have I been working on just these 2 lights?"
If you're, by the way, if you're using the instructions and you're watching it in actual Adobe, the Adobe Reader app,
Yeah.
set it to a single page, if you can. That'll make it easier, so you don't have to keep swiping left and right for the double pages. And then you can zoom in. The pictures, as long as if you downloaded the HD version, the pictures are really good. You just have to zoom in on them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey Todd, here's a quick question.
Okay.
I know you make websites. You're really good at it, and layouts and stuff like that. I mean, have you ever thought? And mind you, I get it. It's only for Patchworks. But have you ever thought about like with the what's that plane you and Cisco are doing? Blackbird? Is it the Blackbird?
The SR-71?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about like, hey, here's a step by step or whatever?
Oh God, no.
No? You wouldn't do it on a normal plastic kit?
Nope.
Bilge. What's going
Give
on?
my life for a yellow car that actually covered something.
Somehow I don't think that had enough shots, numb nuts. Bilge, I'm gonna smack you. You're lucky I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Bilge, we love you. Speaking of Bilge, how's your modeling coming? You getting any modeling time, or are you still busy in one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest?
And he's winning.
Wouldn't that be something, huh? That's skill.
That's how I like to call it.
What was that? What was that other one my grandpa used to say? No, busy in a one-arm paper hanger.
What are you doing on that bathroom so long? Get the hell out. Give somebody else a chance.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Uh-oh.
Flat
Uh-oh,
out like a
Bilge.
lizard drinking.
Flat out like a lizard drinking. My goodness. Yeah, that's a good one, though. I like that.
Oh, there's my problem.
I got to pick up new ones to tell the kids so they can tell their kids. Remember what Grandpa Mac used to say? So, Buck, your loaf of bread. I see tons of progress as you're like just kicking back and relaxing.
I have put 6 pieces on here.
Where?
Great.
I put the 571 and the 2 lights down on the bumper, and the 571 and the 2 lights down on the bumper.
Good God, you and Steve, I'm telling you.
Well, I would
We
have.
need to
I
boost
thought about
production.
putting. I actually thought about putting real lights in here a long time ago, and then I decided it was not going to be worthwhile trying to drill through that metal piece.
No guts, no glory. Small,
Hey.
small detonated charges will help you with that.
Plenty of guts right there on that headlight.
You're blaming things on inanimate objects.
Let me see.
Sam says, just had to load Discord again. It stopped working. Yeah, Discord is very finicky, Sam, I'm telling you. But if you have Discord, oh, actually, I don't know if anybody posted the join link in there.
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
Sam, you're more than welcome to hop on. Bilge, same thing. Bilge, if you're on our Discord, hop on. Anybody?
So
Is
this
that Buck?
here was supposed to be what the headlights look like.
That's just, yeah, is that wood?
No, that's white metal.
White metal.
Same
Oh,
with
yeah.
this was the lights inside.
Okay.
Well, you know it has actual lighting inside.
Originally, or is this aftermarket?
No, aftermarket, designed by me.
All right. So originally, this thing had no lighting kits whatsoever.
None.
That's pretty.
And
That's
I looked
pretty
at it and I'm like, it would be really cool to light this thing up.
Now, since you had to replace the white metal and stuff like that, did you buy it from somebody that specifically made these lightable pats for the tram?
No, it's LEDs and it's completely designed by me.
Okay. Well, that headlight though, the main headlight, where did you get that?
I searched for a long time when I first was building this thing and came up with on Amazon, if I can get this thing open without, open in the wrong spot.
No worries, Bilge.
Oh, look at that. Buck showing off his 12 cameras again.
You have a good one. Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Movie
You have a good one,
Producer.
Bill. Thanks for stopping by. No, I think Buck only has 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
My
think.
fault.
I have 7. One's not set up upstairs.
7. Yeah, okay. It's got to be different.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the headlight I used. Got it off of Amazon. I looked at using this because it's got a
Good job.
It's got a small spot that I could have put an SMD in, and this
had a
is the
small one
socket
until you
that's in the
dropped it.
roof. This is
Okay.
the socket that's inside the roof to light the inside.
Is
Just
that
a 5mm LED inside there.
I was just going to ask. That looks like a 5mm.
It is. That's what the lights are. It's a 5mm in the front, 5mm in the back, and 5mm in the ceiling.
Couldn't you have gotten away with like a large LED, the flat LED thing?
I could use SMDs, but they look more realistic. You know, I probably can't get the camera to see down inside like I can see with my eyes, but when I look down inside there, it looks like there's actual light fixtures in there.
Oh, for cool. All right. Yeah. No, absolutely. Because I mean, obviously, if looking at it wasn't an issue, right? You know, you weren't going for that. Like, you know, you probably could have saved room and like fixture, you know, mountings and things like that if you just went with sort of like a flat LED.
Well, the fact that this is one of the few trams that has a false roof. Some of them don't. Some of them you can see the ribs and everything, and it goes. This would be the ceiling inside. That would have made it really difficult to do what I did.
Thanks, Bill.
Because I did this lighting on this one, this is how I'm going to light the rest of them. I only have, I want to say they have like 9 trams, and I have 8 of them, well, 6 of them, 7 of them now that I have not built.
I like the fact that you're one of the few modelers that has a hammer right next to the model that you're working on, just in case. Like, I just think that's really cool. If you have like this ultra rage moment, you know.
Hey, you guys have muted me before because I've used the hammer.
And the sanding and the echoes. Oh, yeah, we have a long laundry list there, buddy.
Working on wood is very noisy.
It can be. Sam is having some issues. She reloaded Discord and still not working. She's in a little.
Is she talking about our Discord?
I think she's talking about Discord in general because she said she had to load it again because it stopped working. It's not just a channel thing. I think it's like her Discord itself. Maybe it needs an update or maybe like a computer reboot, something like that. Maybe because I mean, if reloading the whole program's not working, maybe just a computer restart that might work. And Bill was saying, sorry guys, we're getting ready to go down pit. And I thought that meant he was like, you know, he's heading out. So I said, and he said, no, he didn't mean I will stop. He said, I don't mean I will stop watching Knob Jockey. See, he loves me. It's those endearing in terms of endearment. There we go. I can say that straight. Terms of endearment.
I've always found a giant amount of rage that where you throw the computer always helps. Makes you feel better.
Oh boy. Poor Sam. Now I can't log on the live stream. She can't get Discord to work, and she can't get the link. I'm sorry, Sam.
Wait a minute. Okay, well, part of the problem is that nobody has gone in here and made Sam an actual new member.
I was going to say, if she's joining ours, she's not going to be able to get anywhere without making her a member.
Oh, she said Bill Drat, his birthday was on Saturday, and you know what that means. We sing to him, right? Everybody sings happy birthday.
You
okay?
sing happy birthday to him.
You go right ahead, Eric.
No,
Go ahead, Eric.
Come on.
Eric's a good singing voice.
Fucking introverts. I'm surrounded by introverts. All right, fuck you all. I'll sing it. Bill, I got you.
Eric, by definition, we're modelers. We don't like other people.
Oh, good God. You guys are like something else. All right, so whatever. Here we go. Hey, you know what? And I'm going to make Bilge watch me. See, look at that. And I'll even do a solo layout. There we go. Bilge, here you go.
So, Sam, try Discord. You should be able to get in now.
Okay, Sam, do that. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm singing a Bill Drat. Happy birthday, dear Bill Drat. Whatever your name is in real life. Have a great day. past birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey, right on.
And many more.
And many more. All right, Bills, that was just for you. There we go.
That's beautiful, man. Brought a tear to my eye. Bill says he can come on next Monday, which is our Sunday. It gets confusing with Australia, but yeah, we got you. We got you, brother. What are you holding 21? Huh? You circling the airport in a holding pattern? Sam says thank you. So I think she's got.
Todd was trying to circle the airport yesterday, but kept ending up upside down.
No, he kept ending up in my living room. So yeah, that was cool.
And then Francisco took the wheels, and oh boy.
You know, believe it or not, he got the hang of it quickly though. Like for somebody that's not used to that.
Well, the key thing about most aircraft is if things go bad, let go of the wheel or stick or whatever, and it will usually fix itself.
Sam says, Bill Drat, his name is Alex. We got a lot of Alexes. We got Horlicks. He's Alex.
Wait a minute. We got a lot of Alexes, and we have a lot of Daves.
Daves? Yeah, there is a lot of Daves. Bill says, you're a fragging mango. I am, and you're welcome. Now, you know what it is. You know what it is. The coffee's finally kicking in.
No, Why, are you frozen?
No, it keeps freezing, like on my phone or in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Try a heater.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know if anybody else was having that problem.
No, I've been listening. I haven't been. Well, I guess I would hear it.
Steve, you're not freezing at all. Not on this end.
No, Katrina's watching on her phone and on the computer.
And the computer.
And says the stream is freezing. It must be us then. It's not them.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, let me check. Let me double check my phone just in case.
I'm watching it on my channel and it's working fine. Except for Eric, he hasn't made any progress whatsoever.
Oh, I'm gonna smack you.
Promises.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good on my end as well. Modem reboot. Unplug your modem for 30 seconds. Oh dear.
I'm going to defrag the hard drive.
Buck can do that. He has a hammer.
No, that fragments it.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that. All right.
Cool.
Bills, do you know what mango means? FYI, stream is 5x5. Mango it's a fruit, right? So it's like somebody calling you a fruitcake or something like that. Did I get that? Get that right, Alex? Gotta remember your name, Alex.
Don't worry about it. You won't remember it next week.
I won't. I'm, you know.
So, Eric, what were you going to try and remember?
What's that, Buck?
What were you going to try and remember?
Uh-huh. You're not tricking me. I know these are the droids I'm looking for. See? My goodness. Star Wars made stormtroopers so completely stupid. Great armor, Amazing rifles and weaponry. Bunch of idiots. Oh, stormtroopers. You know how the joke is they can't hit. They can't hit much. They can't hit anything. I was watching the beginning sequence there last week, I think it was, of Star Wars: A New Hope, and sure enough, you know, they boarded the ship, and stormtroopers were like mopping the floor with the rebel soldiers. Like they weren't missing in that movie, anyways.
They started missing later.
They did when Obi-Wan Kenobi fought Darth Vader, you know, and then he just like disappeared and went poof.
Wait, Eric, you're supposed to say spoiler alert.
Yeah, probably.
Just because the movie is 45 years old, there might be somebody out there who's never seen it.
You know what? I bet you there is. I bet you there's a lot of like kids that were born, you know, 15 years ago, you know, that is like really not into the Star Wars, and if they are, they're like, oh yeah, I've seen the Solo movie. Gag.
Yeah, but they've all seen Galaxy Quest.
Well, you know, there's no accounting for good taste, but yeah, you're right, Shu. Bilge Rat, Navy rules. No. My Army brethren would say otherwise, including myself. Air Force is like number 3.
That's because Coast Guard's number 1.
No, they actually didn't make the list this year. I don't know.
Excuse me?
What it was.
Yeah, somebody's going to ban Eric.
Yeah, I should ban myself. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Actually, I've always said it, but the Coast Guard is always like the underdog. They're underrated. These guys definitely go above and beyond, like in nasty weather, to go save Gloucestermen, you know, from fishing tuna.
I had a Coastie in my senior NCO, or as an instructor in my senior NCO Academies class, and she pointed out that what the Coasties do, the Navy is going into port because the weather is that bad. That's when the Coast Guards are going out.
Yep.
Because they're flipping crazy.
Now, for anybody watching that doesn't know, because Shu is like a ghost around here, but he's gonna be better at that, right, Shu?
Why do you call him a goat?
Life.
Shu, I didn't say goat. I said ghost. God, old
no,
man,
you said goat.
Hearing up. Shu is ex-Coast Guard, so for Sam and Alex, Navy, Coast Guard. Same. To me, it's the same, right? You're on a ship.
Yeah, no.
No.
Sorry,
Come on now. Come on. There's really no separation.
You're about to get hurt.
Like,
No.
it's almost like when the Navy says, oh, we can fly a plane, and the Air Force is like, right? So it's just, come on. There's distinctions except for that.
Eric, this is what's funny is before I joined the Air Force, I knew somebody who let the Navy convince him that the Navy knows more about airplanes than the Air Force.
That's funny.
Don't they?
Don't they?
Sure. Oh, I don't know if it's going to pop up because a few comments ago.
Eric, how do your feet taste right now? Hi, Ian. Well, welcome to the stream.
So, Eric, Bilge did explain what a mango is. I just didn't see it in time to get it into the chat by releasing it. It says you're green on the outside, yellow on the inside, and too much of you too much of you gives me the shits.
Oh my God! There we go. Hey, you know what? That's exactly what fruitcake does to a person. So it's kind of the same thing.
fruitcake is the only thing that will be gifted and regifted and regifted for 35 years because nobody wants to eat it.
Bill
And it's
Dredd-
still good.
Does
Alex
anybody
says,
actually eat that?
What's that?
Fruitcake. Does anybody actually eat that?
No.
No, that's why I'm saying it gets regifted and regifted over and over.
I mean, I get it if you're not familiar with it, Todd, but like that is like the most disgusting thing humankind has ever put together and made and actually called food. Okay, you know what? The only thing to rival that was rations I received out in the field when they said we're serving sausage and eggs in the morning, and I was like, out fucking standing. I got up there and they plopped this yellow gelatinous cube on my plate, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I said, this is like got brown spots on it. They're like, that's the sausage. Oh, you freak! I's like, yeah, I'm not hungry now. I'll go eat some grasshoppers. I clicked
But
on
did you die?
and then hear Eric insult both the Navy and the Coast Guard in one breath. I didn't insult. I was actually kind of like, hey, you're all brothers.
Actually, you insulted them in one word or one sentence.
Yes, you did, but we'll forgive you because infantry, army, mobile, stupidity,
combat engineer, baby, huh? So
yeah. Well, you got to say anybody who runs 35 volts through a 3-volt LED kind of explains it all right there, doesn't it?
Okay. So fact police.
You'll forgive him because he's Army.
It was 24 volts.
Well,
Just
okay,
in-
my
just in case.
mistake. 24.
I didn't want the fact checkers coming out and harassing you. You're like a brother to me.
Yeah,
Well, I never
I
wanted
appreciate that because that might get like shadow banned or something.
Ian says he tried eating some fruitcake once. It wasn't good, but I didn't die at least.
Well, I think there's a difference between like fruitcake that you buy in the stores and fruitcake somebody actually makes. Because if you actually make it, then it's kind of a fresh, boozy kind of cake. If you buy it in the store, then it's been there for 10 years. Yeah, I think you kind of lose something.
No, you can use it as a
I
doorstop.
don't think anybody's made fresh fruitcake in like 35 years. It's just everybody keeps passing on the same pieces.
That is probably true.
I think humankind tried to erase all recipes from known existence. Could be wrong.
There we go.
Ian says it was a gift basket mail order fruitcake. Yeah, those are the worst, buddy. That was probably made in Russia in World War II.
Was supposed to come with a bride.
Yeah, she died on the way after she took a bite.
Well, it's better than keeping her around for 30 years and regifting her.
Wait until she's 60 and trade her in for 230s. I'll do that.
Yeah. Eric,
what are the trade-in policies? What are the trade policies for that?
Right now, probably pretty good.
I hear not a lot of them make it past customs, anyways. They've run out of air in the suitcase, but
I actually knew somebody who had a Russian mail order bride.
yeah.
Yep. Was
I had a
very
customer
interesting.
had one.
Well, it was very interesting for her because of other stupid things he had done when she suddenly had her husband go to Leavenworth for 26 years. And in my opinion, that was a light sentence.
Everybody get dressed. We got a family reunion in Cell Block C.
Let's see, Eric, the individual in question raped his daughter.
Yeah, sicko.
Yes. Like I said, 26 years was not enough.
Yeah, that's death sentence right there. Ian, now that summer sausage plastic wrapped tube botulism.
Botulism.
Right.
Big word, I know.
Oh, Jesus, it throws me.
Yeah, those 2-syllable words are really hard to deal with sometimes.
Gonna have to start making Todd read all these big words for us.
No, I read him. He's gonna have to explain them to you.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with splaining stuff.
Not tall.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
All right, that should break it pretty good.
All right. Ian is just going off on chat here. Eric can't read so good. No, I probably can't. Not right now. Not right now.
Oh.
Ian,
For some reason, I can't see the chat.
Try to use smaller words. Here, Eric dented cans are half off. Ian, quiet. Hey, you know what, Ian? You're not allowed to do that unless you come on the stream. You come on the stream, then you can start saying this.
He comes on the stream, he's going to start talking about Boston.
Boy, these clog up really, really quick. I'm telling myself this is worth it in the long run. It's worth it in the long run. Just got to knock some of these edges down.
Man,
we gave it the office. Alex, give me an electric planer in half an hour, and I'll convince him of his bad ways. Oh, Alex, you got some like pent up rage there.
Dude.
I think he's talking about my troop that went to jail.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Ian, use a toothbrush to clear off a toothbrush. You know what? I ought to go up.
There's another word you got to explain. You got to explain.
Yeah, you got to explain. I'll go grab the wife's toothbrush. She won't mind.
Yeah. Mind if I borrow this? I'll bring it right back.
Actually, that is a good idea. I'll go grab her toothbrush.
Really?
Bless you.
Soon thing.
Apparently, this mute thing doesn't work on this microphone. You want to sneeze in everybody's ear.
This will be entirely more fun. Ian said I should have told him not to use his wife's toothbrush for that, but it will be more fun. And if she figures it out while he's still on the stream, we'll all know about it.
Yep, probably.
All right, there we go. Anchor's installed.
All right, hang on. I'll big you.
It doesn't look
Nice.
big enough.
And it's on a retractor, so you can, like you ever saw it go down, you know. It's on a spring-loaded. Oh my God, spring-loaded retractor.
It's spring-loaded and not electric?
No, it's just a wind. It's basically just a wind-up toy that's inside here. You know, it's on a rope and just pulls it up. So
if you decide to lower it, you have to pull it.
yes, which I'm not going to do since I painted my hawse pipes. I'll never do that.
Gosh damn it.
Pause pipes.
Where'd it go?
Who's hacking up a lung?
Thought it was Eric.
That's Steve. Steve, you
Not
coughing?
me. Not yet.
Shoe. Told you. Shoe. Quit smoking. Oh, he dropped something. It's right there, Shoe. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, I don't know why that's not.
Yeah, the wife won't mind. I'll clean the toothbrush later.
If she doesn't know, it won't hurt you until she does. Is that what you're saying? I have wet glue and paint all over this thing. It's getting difficult to figure out where to pick it up from.
Oops. Oops. Oh. Failure.
Yeah, we heard it. You know, we heard a lot of that when Todd was flying the other day. We heard a lot of oops. Oh, my bad.
Oh. And then, of course, the classic line afterwards is, I meant that.
That was planned. You know, if he does it again, you know, if he keeps making this a thing, you know, like every 2 o'clock on Saturdays, wonder what he's going to do next week. Is it going to be Flight Sim? Is it going to be another game? Is he going to show off his God of War PS5?
Oh, I'm really enjoying that.
Oh, man, I bet. Oh, I bet.
Speaking of gaming streams, Eric,
Yeah.
your Days Gone stream has helped me yesterday.
And
I only got caught twice when I was sneaking into that one camp to get the medicine.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
I'll have to redo the water line, but that's not going to be too bad. I could have just left this as is, but it would have bugged me sitting on the shelf. All these scratch marks. What stage are you on in your Queen Mary 2 there, Buck?
So what?
How far along are you on the Queen Mary 2?
Not finished.
Well, that's a
By far. Decals on one side. That's all the further I
yeah,
got.
but you started. You've actually done part of the deck, right? Because you did the swimming pool.
I did.
Didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did one of the aft decks.
And I can't remember. Did you finally? Because the last I remember is that you were contemplating putting resin or something in the swimming pool. Did you actually do that yet?
I think so. I don't remember. You got to remember, it's been like May since I worked on the Queen Mary.
Okay, Grinch has got a hat now.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'll big 'em. Boom. Oh, look at the eyes. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Now, how grungy or how much weathering are you going to actually do on this model, especially like with his face? I mean, in the cartoon,
Not this one, because I kind of want to get this one done for Christmas. So I'm going to just kind of. But on my big one, yeah, I'm gonna probably do like a wash and all that kind of stuff on it to dirty him up. So that's how he'll look.
Does his head have like the hair detail on the side, like on the sides and stuff?
Yeah.
So
like the fur.
So yeah, that could take a nice wash.
Yeah. Whoops. And then we got the other head that just same head, no hat.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You get options.
Yep.
Are you going to leave it so that it's not like permanently glued and you can?
Yeah, I think I can just swap out the heads when I feel
That's
like
cool.
it.
Yeah. Looking good.
You got any lights yet, Steve?
No.
He's got lights, they just aren't on.
So I recommend every couple lights, plug them in and make sure they work.
Too late.
Sam says, I give up. Now it has locked me out of chat. Oh, no. Discord's just giving fits.
Whatever is happening, blame it on Eric.
I'll take that.
I
have no idea. Don't do that, Steve. Steve, would it be better if you like took it off can you take the legs off so it's not like, because every time you touch it, it looks like you're going to snap that thing in half.
Yeah, I think I'm being so cautious. I'm being damaging, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. I can understand that. You didn't use big words. So.
I do believe, though, we're about to plug something in.
Let's check on Buck.
Well, here.
What are we?
This is what you want to see.
Oh, look, it's got people in it. Isn't that nice?
It does. And it lights up.
Hey, turn off. Hey, do a light test on that thing. Show everybody how because it really does. He did the soft yellow or whatever the heck on the inside, and it actually turned good.
All right. I've got stuff drying, so I'm trying to be gentle with it.
While you're hooking that up, yeah, Sam. I don't know what is going on with your Discord. I don't even know. I didn't even know that was possible to get locked out after so many login failures or failed attempts. But I'm pretty sure if you try it in 24 hours, normally things like that only last that long. But I could be wrong. I can do some research on it. see if we can't help you out.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, very cool.
And one of the things I'm really proud about is that up here, the two cabs, at one point this thing fell off of a shelf and they snapped off, cutting the power lines to those lights. So I had about 3/4 of an inch on either end to work with on wire to be able to rehook those.
The two orange ones in the front and the back, do they light up, blink, or do anything?
No, that's what I was saying is the orange ones, I thought about it, but this piece is actually metal.
Oh no, anytime, Sam. I know it can be frustrating. You know, I've hit brick walls like that with certain programs. You know, matter of fact, recently with Hotmail, Hotmail just sometimes gives me fits. And if you don't put your password in correctly, and it'll be like, no, you're locked out.
Hotmail. What about Gmail?
I do have Gmail as well.
I could have sworn that Hotmail became Gmail, to be honest.
No, they're two separate entities.
No, because Hotmail is Microsoft.
Correct.
Gmail is Google. Okay, off of you. Now we go to Todd. Boom.
Did you say get off me, man?
Yeah, get off me, bro.
These little guys do not want to stay in, and I don't want to glue them in permanently.
Come on.
So I might use them.
I just did.
Extra the third party stuff.
What's that?
Are you putting in the those third party pieces there?
No, this is just a fair lead roller. I don't know if that's going to show up, but it's just a fair lead roller. Oh, I'm zoomed in. And on it, this is a stock part that I just painted, but I don't, because there's aftermarket parts coming, I don't want to glue this in permanently.
Oh, okay.
So I might use a little drop of like rubber cement or something just to hold it.
I take it it's not sitting in like well.
It's not staying in there at all. Oh, my rubber cement's solidified into a blob, so I can't use it.
Elmer's glue is always good for that kind of thing.
I have some Elmer's clear. Just use that.
Hotmail. Sam says Hotmail is so old. Gmail is better.
But Eric is so old. That's okay.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Don't confuse him with something new.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm refurbished. Okay.
Refurbished?
That's
Yes.
the truth.
I'm refurbished. 2 new ankles, a new shoulder, and a new back. Hell yeah.
Couldn't do anything about that brain, though, huh?
I'm the $6 man right there. All right.
Actually, you know, you're probably the $2 billion man because the government did the work and they overpaid for you.
You know, I am so glad I didn't have a VA cutter available, and they gave me a civilian doc, because the dude I went to was out of Minneapolis, and he knew his shit. Let me tell you. He says I've never replaced a back as bad as yours. And that, you know, I'm glad he was honest at the time, but it didn't incite like confidence for me, because I was like, wait, what am I, a guinea pig? But it worked out. It worked out. I had 3 surgeons cutting me at the same time. It was like how many hours was that? It was 16 or 18 hours in surgery. It was insane. But I got a new back. Hey, Brian, got Fuels Model Car Garage is in the house.
Welcome.
So, Todd, you know they're using an unlabeled chip as a controller.
Yeah.
Brian says rebuilt, almost like the $1 Million Man. Just about, Brian.
Except for Eric is the $6.95 man.
And the warranty's
I love
about
the
to
super
run out.
magnifier.
Steve, trim your fingernails. Good God.
Oh no, I've got the chip under my microscope to see what the chip was, but they don't label it.
Get the angle grinder out. Oh yeah, no, I can see that. Is that like sketchy when they don't have a label on it?
Well, not sketchy. What it is it's they don't want you to backwards engineer it, because I'm sure it's just pretty much a standard, chip.
Sam's asks, how's the bunny under the shed? One Thumper behind me is doing great, and the bunny under the shed is alive and kicking. I cut open one of the small pumpkins that we had about a week ago, and cut that open in halves, and I threw that out there for him, and he seems to be liking that. And there's no hint of spoilage when you're at minus whatever degrees we sit at currently. So, but yeah, he's doing great. Sam, gotta go, guys. It's 6:11 a.m. Monday morning for her. Time for breakfast and feed the animals. All right, Sam, thanks for stopping by. Brian, almost is the key word. Yes, they didn't replace everything. They were looking at my left knee and left hip, but that should be about it from the accident. Otherwise than that, everything else seems to be working okay.
At least that's what they tell you.
I'm telling you, they're gonna have a chip for your brain here pretty soon.
Oh, Shu, Brian says, holy crap, I thought my desk was a mess.
All right, devil hates a coward.
Shu is a man in motion. He is constantly modeling. Well, not modeling. You've been pretty much figures lately, right? 3D printing and.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Have you taken a break from modeling?
No. I mean, I've got something for our Christmas, that speed build thing. That's going to be a model.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What'd you pick out for this year?
I'm going to do the I'll have to go get it because don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's a car, but it's one of those weird
like
cars.
Like something Daniels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ian says adding a chip requires a brain. Yes, it does. I'm doing the Bandai B-Wing Starfighter from Star Wars.
On a weekend?
Yep. Easy peasy, baby. Hey, I did the ATST last year. And it was a diorama, and I weathered it, and I killed Chewbacca. So I thought it went well.
Yeah, well, there you go. Be right back.
All right, man. Brian says, I get jealous of those guys that you don't ever see a mess and everything's so super organized. I don't know how they do it. Well, I do. They clean it like last minute just before they shoot the video or just before they go on live stream.
Wait, have you been watching me, Eric?
Here at HTM, we don't do that. If you look at look at Buck's bench. That's not even remotely. That's like organized chaos at best.
So
okay.
Here's the problem. If this was just if it was just the big screen here, you'd think it was pretty organized. It's the fact that I got these other two cameras that let you guys know what's really going on here. But what you don't see is behind me. Here, Eric, big me again.
All right.
Let's see. It should be that one. There. Got the bus there. Going to be putting Disney characters on it. Repairing this ladder. Lots of stuff going on in the shop.
The secret corner that
So
nobody knows about.
So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. Yeah. What is that? I know it's the Red Baron, but
Yeah.
something Daniels,
Uh,
right?
I think so. Yeah. Tom
I think
Daniels.
SCHUH just
Tom
did that.
Daniels. There we go.
Tom
There we
Daniels.
go. Can you get it more in the camera? I just see the corner of the box. Ah, there we go. Oh, Atlantis makes those.
Yep. It's a
Oh,
repop. I built this when I was a kid when it first came out.
hey, Donnie, I believe just did that one.
Right, yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I said SCHUH, I meant Donnie.
Oh,
Because he's gonna he
I've lost
like
my
stripped
mind.
all
Have you
that
seen
chrome
it?
off his and repainted the chrome. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because it's a weekend build.
well, just scuff it up and do a paint job. You don't have to remove it completely. Brian says Buck's desk looks similar to his own, so organized chaos, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's funny because tomorrow, because I actually work on a different desk in here. Tomorrow, I'll spend 20 minutes before work cleaning up stuff off of my desk because I've got stuff over there too.
Unbelievable. Well, when
You
I
got
get back,
12
when I get-
cameras to 7 desks.
when I get back from family pictures there, hopefully you guys will still be streaming and I'll hop on again.
Leaving already?
Soon, not now, but soon.
I was going to say, who's going to handle the chat? Excuse me.
Todd ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm doing absolutely nothing.
All I hear is click, 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 click. He ain't doing shit. We still love you, Todd.
Says who?
I don't know why. Oh, Buck, so mean.
What?
He's so mean.
I learned it from Eric.
No, you learned it from Ian, is what you did. Being mean.
No, I was mean before Ian ever showed up.
I mean, they made a song about Ian. He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
No, Mr. Ian.
Got a nasty, wasty soul or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the song.
Actually, Eric, he's a mean one, Mr. Stain.
Yeah.
You know, if we pick on him enough, he'll join to defend himself.
No, he won't.
Why, you got him tied up?
He's
in the
got
basement?
important things. I'll do the quoties. He's got important things to do.
You've got him tied up in the basement, don't you?
I wish you'd hear more screaming.
There we go. There's our
Oh.
forecastle and our forward wall deck.
Oh wow.
Oh, that looks
Nice.
really good.
There's a seam here that'll probably close when we get this mounted in the ship, but if not, I'll glue that right here across the top. But I like the colors. I'm glad I painted that.
You know, I think you mentioned that seam last time that you were going to have a problem. I don't really see it as going to be a problem unless, like, see, you're nose to nose with it. From the camera's point of view, you wouldn't, it just maybe looks like chip. Kind of.
Yeah, but it really has to do if it's going to leak light right through here. So,
Well, yeah, I suppose.
and it doesn't really seal these stairs down very well, so I'll probably pinch this down and glue it.
Can you?
Because there's only a
can you
couple
get
little
clamp?
screws right here. I'll just clamp it down and glue it and clamp it down. But I won't do that yet until I know what we're doing next. But the paint worked.
Can you get a clamp? Because that looks like an odd angle for a clamp to really
No,
bite.
it'll be fine.
Okay. Brian
So,
says he might be back. He's got to run, but not literally. There's Ian. Speaking of the Grinch, there's Ian. I'm quite fond of Christmas, he says. Bah humbug.
Well, so was the
Ian.
Grinch. It wasn't Christmas that he had a problem with. It was the people.
It was the damn Who's.
Oh, to package that.
All being happy and shit.
Yeah, I could do without those people.
Ian says, I have 2 customers with no emails since 3 a.m. Friday morning.
So, Ian, can you arrange that for me?
No emails. Who in their right mind has no emails in 2022? I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Arrange that for me for my work computer.
Because otherwise they're going to pay for.
Trying to rescue their businesses. Oh, now he's playing the hero. Cut it out, Ian. We know better. You're having like a hero sandwich at best, okay? So, yeah, I can say this because you're not here. Ah.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
oh,
me too.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, meatball sub, though. Ooh, I could do that.
Eric's going to suddenly be all alone on the stream while we all go find something to
Everybody's
eat.
like plowing into sandwiches or whatever. Let everybody go on the stream, Subway.
All right, let's see if this $900 piece of shit works.
Might have just enough of this sandpaper. Even cleaning it, this sandpaper is just not holding up to abuse. Hey, who big me? How's that all about? What the hell's that all about?
Heard knocking.
What's that? What? That's looking a lot better. Half of it's done.
We can even put it in the ship.
You can attach it now? What?
No, we're not attaching it just yet, but I can, now that there's enough of the hull and then the places to rest the deck, we can see what it's going to look like. Somewhat.
The anti-fouling, like that, the color you went with looks really good, by the way.
So, Todd, is the deck just going to sit in there? Or is it going to be attached?
No, there's screws that go under each of these bollards all the way around the edge to hold it up here. There's nothing really for this part of the deck, but I don't think it really needs it. So it'll be held down kind of like that. But each of these, there's bollards that are going to go in here. So there's screws to hold that.
Right above the stairs, right above the stairs, I'd drill a hole and just throw a couple screws like self-tappers in there.
Well, it's going to hold right here and right here, but we'll see. I don't want to, do anything crazy until we get to that point. But, I mean,
it is pot metal. You could tack weld it.
Not on zinc. But we have a.
So Todd just triggered a Tommy Boy moment for me. Not so much here or here, but right
here.
Here.
Little flyby.
All right, I'm going to take this as a win when LED doesn't work.
Oh, that's big. Boom. Oh, yeah, the one on the side.
Yeah, right here.
I'll take it back to Pat. Throw in another one.
That's almost every time I've ever had that happen, it's usually a pinched wire. Because, you're always pinching wires when you're putting in those lights. But those lights, are those the ones you just put in there? Do they sit on top of a peg or between pegs?
They sit in the round hole of a, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Todd could be right. It could be just a pinched wire if that's the case.
Because a lot of times with those Light My Bricks, the wires are super tiny, but you still have to kind of really squeeze them between two parts, and it can it can separate the wire. We had that happen on the Razor Crest, and we had to resolder it. But I try to give a little slack to the wire every time I have to pin one of those little tiny micro LEDs in.
That's what I was trying to do. So I didn't put that back in.
It's worth it in the end. Don't give up.
I swear, every time.
I mean, even if that one doesn't work, I'm not really disappointed.
Every time the model like wobbles, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna break it. It's going down. I take it it's not easy to pull that back off.
Well, there's 5 that sit in those holes, and if I take this off, although I did.
Steve, can you zoom in on that part, if you could, please?
Oh, there we go. Oh, and there it is.
You get it?
And I zoom in.
Can I? Silly question.
Oh, camera number 12.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Yep. I see the broken wire.
Yeah, man. How do you fix that? Like, for real?
You get a soldering iron and some.
No,
Yeah, I guess.
That's what we did. We just soldered it.
But that wire, like, it's so fragile. Like, how the hell do you solder that? You know?
That's why I was being really careful, because the wires are really, really fragile.
Very carefully.
Are they? That wire kind of reminds me of like what is that stuff? Magnet wire?
I was going to say it's almost like magnet wire. Yeah.
Well, I think it's the same thickness as magnet wire, but it's stranded, which makes it even more fragile.
Yeah, pinched cut off.
I still use magnet wire quite a bit.
Oh, I use it all the time.
But I'm really upset. Oh, Eric still got you bigged.
Oh, hang on. I'm
really upset because this roll of red I've had for like 9 years and I'm almost out.
Yeah.
You can see the center of the spool now.
I think I sent all mine to Eric.
Yes, you did. Thank you. That was what? Oh my God, that was it last year or the year before last?
Year before that, I think.
Year before, wasn't it? Black Sheep Model Works. Welcome to the stream. Saying hi, guys.
Welcome.
Glad you can join us on a Sunday. We're hot at work.
All right, now
How are they working?
I don't know about you, Eric, but I'm modeling. I'm doing a hobby, not working.
So am I. I'm modeling.
You just said you were working.
I will be modeling in a few.
Is that what you call the family pictures?
Yep. That's the my obligation that I have to fulfill. Damn it.
Katrina walks in the room, hears you say that, and slaps you.
No, she knows. I'm very vocal about it.
He just doesn't care.
I was like, "What again?
Didn't we just do that last year?"
It's odd to say because I'm a YouTuber, so I take videos of myself and in candid moments or just whatever, and I throw myself out there. But when it comes to like just I don't know, when it comes to like just pictures, like posing and stuff like that, it just fucking irks me.
So what you're saying is when it comes to things that nobody else is going to see.
No, I believe in being candid, being yourself, and you can do that on video, right? Whether it's recorded or live stream, you can just be who you are. And I like that. In pictures, they tell you to be a certain way. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Here, smile. Here, stand like that. Here, tilt your head that way. Tilt your head that way. Grab her boob from that direction.
What are you
Okay,
like, gonna be a
yeah.
supermodel now or
Wait,
something?
they tell you to do that?
You're just gonna stand there, guy's gonna take a picture, give me my $10 and get the hell out. You got a whole supermodel thing going on here.
Right. So, yeah.
Eric, the new underwear model.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I got somebody in here visiting. I'll be right back.
Hey, no problem, Steve.
Wow, the engine room's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Oh, that's right. You haven't gotten to that stage yet.
No, this is
yeah.
the floor of the engine room. This is just the front half. There's another little section back here. I think it's just for propeller prop stuff. But so engine, thrust block, all the turbine stuff will go here.
Our Todd, did you already build up both engines?
No, we did one engine, and we have to work with these super tiny little itty bitty pipes today. So this is gonna be fun.
Okay, so the UK guys are basically further along than you are. Is that?
Oh yeah, they're like this is 26 I'm working on, and they're at like 38.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're in the 30s. Yeah. Is it just because that you ordered yours later than theirs, or
No, because I'm getting it from Agora, and Agora is a bit behind.
Oh, okay, and theirs is Hachette.
No, they're both Hachette. Agora just distributes in the U.S. for Hachette.
Okay, so who distributes in the UK? Hachette itself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're getting it directly from Hachette, probably from the newsstands, which is like basically bookstores, magazine shops, kind of things. And we're getting it once they get 6 or 8 chunks together, then they ship it over and send it out as an Agora pack. So
makes you wonder why they do that. Why do they specifically do it differently than what's done, say, over there? It works over in the UK, so why Agora being, why do they do it that way? Oh, we're not gonna put it in bookstores, or we're not gonna, do things like that. It's just weird. All right, so Black Sheep Model Works. He just moved to Texas. Oh, right on.
Apologies.
I've only been through Texas a couple times. Never lived there.
Stationed there.
The Dallas airport. Can't remember the name, but the Dallas airport. Dallas
we went to some. What was it? I think it was like infantry training something before we went to Desert Shield, and we went I think it was Fort Bliss, and the big sign on the side said, "Caution, rabies infested area." I'm like, what the hell?
they just mean the girls. Leave them alone.
Right. Right? Don't offer them chocolate. You won't get rid of them. D says, yep, enjoy the small pipe work, Todd.
Oh, I can't wait.
Scale Model Muse, welcome to the stream. He also says they ship in bulk to keep their costs down.
Yep.
Now, if they do that here, but it's still isn't that still the same over there? Right? Or
no, I'm pretty sure he means Agora, because Agora has to ship all that stuff over from the UK, right? So Agora gets all the stuff in the UK and then ships it to Florida for their distribution office here. And that's why stuff, they ship it. I'm sure they wait until they get a half a container or 40 container or something built, and then they ship it all over in big chunks, but they try to do it in advance so they're ahead of schedule. But, then they get stuck they've had problems with Florida customs taking a long time, and but in the UK, everybody can just go to the news agents every Tuesday and go get the next issue,
See, and that's what I wonder, why I keep wondering why your stuff is still coming from Florida, because issue 11 for the Terminator was the last issue I got from Florida. Everything else has come straight from the UK.
Oh, well. Maybe they're changing
and
stuff.
Depending on if it goes to New York or Chicago first, it takes either about 10 days or 3 weeks. Chicago, for some reason, Customs sits on it for about a week and a half.
Oh, speaking of Agora, Todd, what's that new model coming out?
It's new.
Shit. You know, I'm really hoping that you would just be like in the moment, pow. You know, I was waiting for that.
And
time.
I think, and let me verify that, but they told me that there's 3 other models coming out before the end of the year.
Wow, and here I thought they were doing all of that Q1. They're speeding up the timetable.
Yep, it says they said we have 3 more announcements between now and Christmas, which they'll let me know about. So 3 more models coming before Christmas, just this month. I don't know if that means including this one or because this one's supposed to be announced this week, but 3 more on top of that. That's insane. I love it.
Todd, I'm sure what they mean is that they're going to announce these are the ones that are coming, and then they'll release like in January, February, March timeframe.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they'll have like they'll set them up for pre-order. You know, they'll announce them, but they won't be available till spring or something like that. So
okay, so Todd, here's what I noticed, that usually World of Wayne will create a new banner with either a like silhouette of something new coming out. He did that last time, and since this is a Ka reveal, okay, he's got a new Ka posted. I don't know what it is. It's got like a blue racing livery kind of thing on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know anything about that?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
No, sorry. But I have noticed that. I don't know if people have noticed when he updates his Facebook background, but he always adds.
I think it's fairly safe to say that Wayne is well aware of what it is.
Oh yeah, you and him, sneaky little buggers.
Well, I'm sure he'll make some kind of announcement video, so I don't have to.
Scale Model Muse. Here we go again, LOL. Do I need a more girly name? Do you? I think you do. Scale Model Muse. Nah. Scale. I like that. Got SM&M, right? SMM. SMM? No, that sounds too much like those whips and chains people. All right, next. D. Harris. In UK, Hachette Build is a monthly subscription. Or you can get it from news agents also.
Correct.
Mark's Mods. Buck, you are upset a wire spool lasted 9 years and it's nearly running out now. Am I the only person here who thinks that's damn good value for the money, LOL?
It is. But I got to whine about it, don't I?
That's the truth. Yeah. Scale Model Muse. Customs are slow as hell. Well, for people that do the patchwork, yeah, I can imagine. I've heard that. And Todd just actually mentioned that, you know, that it takes a while. You know, like his Titanic, he's on issue. What are you on? 20 something? Todd?
What's that?
What issue are you on? Titanic wise? 26.
26.
Okay, so basically the UK is like 10 stages ahead of that. So
10 weeks. Yep.
Yeah, but that's not because of customs. That's just because of how they set it up.
Muse pick D. It's a girly name where Eric's concerned. LOL. Yeah, it is there, sweetheart. I honestly thought D. Harris. That sounded like a female, so I was like, yeah, you know, hey, sweetheart, how's it going? You know, just being polite, you know, whatever.
Okay,
right.
Test your memory. He did tell you what his name is. Do you remember?
No.
Oh,
D.
Oh, yes.
D.
Yes, it's just D.
It's as far as my brain's concerned. I didn't realize there was another part of it. D'Angelo? Is that no?
I thought it was Dave.
Dave.
It is Dave.
It's Dave, but he put D.
It's David.
So he put D.
It's his name, man. He can do what he wants with it.
What the hell? That's like,
Huh,
you know,
what's
what that
wrong with that,
reminds
Eric?
me of Down Periscope. And the guy's name was like Spacky or whatever it was there. And he's like, yeah, I'm coming up with a nickname, though. Oh, really? What's that? Okay. Mike.
All right, I need opinions. I'm switching my close up here. These pipes are just in here temporarily, just kind of tucked in there. Should I color them, or I think I kind of like them silver.
Molotov.
Silver is good.
Just for the contrast.
Molotov.
Paint them purple.
Is this thing on? Molotov.
I mean, they were going to be either a brass or a silver anyway.
Yeah, they would have been. I mean, brass. They would have been. I mean, they could have been cast iron, but
probably
pipe.
engineered pipes are probably brass.
So
brass. Oh well,
I'm
you
going
got
to leave those because I'm going to use brass for all the control surfaces, like the control wheels, the throttle wheels, everything like that. The shafts. I'll use brass for that. I think I'm going to leave these silver.
Yeah, pen them, dude. Pen them. All right, scale model muse. It does. D is Debbie, Danielle, or Danielle, etc. It can be a female name. Absolutely, that's what I thought. Hey, PITSTAIN. Ian, got to call customer back. Be back later. Thank you. Read.
You read good.
Right. Eyes good. Scale model muse. Everyone thinks I'm a guy. LOL.
Why would anybody think that?
Well, I actually did.
Most
I didn't know he was a she. Okay, so now we got. Okay, I'm getting confused. D is a guy. Scale model muse. You know what? Okay, both. Okay, listen up, both of you. Scale model muse and D Harris. You listen up. Switch names. Okay. Your fucking names so that my brain can compute what the hell you people are called. Okay.
Yeah, but that's only going to last until this stream's over. Then when you reset, it's going to be confusing next week. So it's like every week they're going to have to do that.
No. Go to the damn YouTube and go. Yeah. Okay. Switch. All right. So D becomes Muse. Muse becomes D. Everybody's happy. I can fucking remember, and we're good to go. Scale model muse. Mind you, if you know any history, the muse were actually women.
That's what I'm saying. So why would anybody be confused? Because muses were females.
Muses were females. I don't even know what a muse is. What is that? Like a... I don't... Oh, you know what? I'm going to stay away from that because I could guess some really horrible stuff, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to stay away.
Very simple. It's somebody who makes you want to do something that, you see somebody, like you see a muse, you paint, that makes you want to do something.
Oh, yes. All right.
D becomes muse. Muse becomes
your
D,
muse
and
might
Eric
be
becomes Tinker Bubbles.
Yeah. So
muse. All right, I get it, Shu. Appreciate that. Mark, most of us in the UK subscribe to the builds now. Hachette are the only company that distributes to shops. Oh, all right. It's in saying that, it's really too bad that there's no U.S. production company of Hachette or whatever, right? Like if they started of the U.S. branch, let's say, and created an actual physical building, and this is where we're producing parts for the U.S. Wouldn't that, in the long run, not only make money because they can make it more affordable, but it would also benefit them because they're not going through customs. They don't have to hike the price up for shipping, and they don't have to deal with like third party.
Stupid.
All the parts come from China, so they'd still have to go through customs.
Twice.
Scale model muse. Todd says Chrome. Just go with Chrome.
I just feel like they don't. Well, they might. Yeah. But
are you going to care when the whole thing's buttoned up?
No.
Okay. So chrome it. D Harris says at Mark's Mods, you answer Todd on this one. Oh. Black Sheep Model Works. Customs here is fast, but the USPS is slow and always blames customs. I know this for a fact. It's
Well,
like one of
I
the,
agree. But when I track the stuff from Agora, when it hits Chicago, it literally sits in the customs area for 10 days. When it went through New York, it was in and out of customs in 24 hours.
If it was there longer, somebody steal it.
that's true.
That's true.
Scale Model Muse laughing probably at the when I told them to switch their names. Yeah, here we go again. That's right, D. Scale Model Muse. Doug White is Model Car Muse. That's where the problem is normally. Ah, okay. So they just assume is what you're saying. They just assume that, because they know that this is a dude, that all whatever Muse names are like dudes.
Most don't know their history.
Scale Model Muse, most people also assume it's just a man's hobby when it's not. Upside down smiley face. I agree, actually, Scale Model Muse, with you, that is. That yes, the assumption is introverts, male introverts, i.e. the company I keep on this channel right now. It's just old guys in their mom's basement. Unless you're Steve and he creates this brand new, 2,000 square foot modeling shop. I hope you're listening, Steve.
Yeah. I'm listening.
I'm telling you. I think the idea that popped up a couple weeks ago that everybody should move in with Steve and his wife and share that abundance of model space. You see that? He moved his chair 15 feet and never touched anything. Didn't even get near anything. That's unheard of. Scale Model Muse. So now when I get in a Steam stream, my name is not Doug, capital letters. Oh, see, that's going to stick. I'm going to start calling you Dougie. Just because. D. Harris. Gents, I'm going to have to head on soon. Sir Dave is doing a live. I'll check back and see if you're still on after his stream. All right. Have a good one. Scale Model Muse. Can't wait to get out of this place so I can have a real hobby space. Yeah. Well, I mean, you and SCHUH both, if just by what you're saying. SCHUH doesn't really exactly have like tons of room here.
Nope.
If I remember right, SCHUH is working on the kitchen table.
Pretty much so, yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a fold out. Like a small, no.
No.
When we first started this a couple of years ago, Eric, you could always see that he was on the kitchen table and you could see out onto the patio.
Steve's listening and he's just smiling. I can't. I'm going to big him because I want to see a smirk on his face. Look at it. Look at him. That smug bastard. He's like, yeah, you guys are complaining. Look at the room I got. Yeah,
he's got like what?
Well,
does he have like 12 cameras too?
Forget, this is just one room.
Got 12 cameras too.
No, not 12 cameras. 1, 2, 3 in here.
In here. Yeah, okay. So it's like maybe like what? 2 per room?
There's a webcam in each room eventually. So depending on what project I'm working on, I can tape it, whether it's laser cutting or CNC or right through there's a small machine shop there's going to be with a mini mill.
He's got a separate room per hobby. I hate him more now.
You ain't doing too bad there in your basement.
Well, yeah, as I'm stuffed in a little corner by the PC. I'm doing great. Black Sheep Model Works. That's because the USPS won't scan them into their system until they physically touch them. Makes kind of sense, I guess. I mean, yeah, wouldn't you want that to be the case though? Like you don't want like the postal service saying, well, it'll be here, so we'll just scan them in. Skill model me use stream, can't type, LOL. Yeah, no, we got you. We got you. We got you, Dougie. D. Harris, I'm only on one iPad tonight, unless I can find my charger quick. Well, get your charger out, man. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to have like 5 devices going, or is that Mac? Maybe that's Mac. Scale model muse. I want a house with a garage or a basement or a real extra room that's not needed for anything else.
I do my painting in the garage, but this time of year it's too cold, so it's like kind of useless to do any spray painting or anything like that.
Well, I mean, what about like acrylics? I mean, you don't have issues with that, right?
All fixed.
No.
Excellent.
I can't believe I was able to
Awesome.
solder something that small, but
Good Lord. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Francisco did it on the Razor Crest. It took a couple minutes. It was not bad. It was not bad.
the hardest part was stripping the wire so you don't cut it.
Talk to, when it comes to soldering small, talk to Donnie. Donnie solders his own SMDs.
Yeah, my son could do that. I can't.
I
mean,
don't know. You did a good job soldering on this one, and that's about as fine a wire as you can get.
Yeah, a lot of luck.
A lot of luck. And that's just the back.
Yeah, that's just the back. I thought I was going to be well into the lunar lander by now. You see how that went?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to curb expectations when doing lighting. All right, so what do we got? Scale model muse. My son moved back out, so I do have a room, but half my stuff won't fit in there, LOL. It's called a yard sale. Okay, Dougie? It's a yard sale. Can I call you Dougie? Is Dougie cool? All right. We'll call him Dougie. D and Dougie. Hey, we got double D. D and Dougie, right? All right, there we go. We got double D in the house. No boob remarks, all right? Okay? Wasn't even talking that.
Boob.
D says, yes, it's boob.
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 Yes, it's Mark. Mark is screen greedy. Mark has like, I don't know how many like straight. He's like, he can watch when they do the Northern model builders, and even when we live stream and they kind of blend in, he can watch all of their channels and ours at the same time and moderate all of them. It's insane.
Okay, so Grinch is done.
What?
So
Just need
Could
to
Eric-
throw a.
oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that, Mac, just so you know.
Just gonna throw a, cover coat on it to
What?
keep that paint from
Erica.
falling
Eric
off,
could be
but-
short for Erica.
That looks good, man.
Thanks.
Did you use a black pin wash for the mouth?
No, I used a different color green and just painted it that way.
Because it looks black.
Yeah, it's a camo green or something. Yeah,
The
camo olive green.
Oh, I just bought that. Is that Model Air?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yep, I just bought that color. That was one of the greens that I bought. It was that
Yeah,
and another one, army green.
The same as the eyebrows and that kind of deal. So
I love it. Look at that. That's super cool. Now you just got to do base work on that.
yep, got to do the base. Well, I still got to do max and then finish this because I'm kind of started painting on these packages, but they're kind of small and I got to find some more colorful paint.
Well, you got a purple. I see a game color. There's
Yeah.
a purple. Yeah, there you go.
Purple, and I've got some other color blues, and I've got some gloss reds and things like that. I just need to break them out.
30 centimeters.
Scale Model Muse says, I'll heat the garage. Only thing I'll share with is my car. Yeah, right?
That's with the other head on.
And that's it. 26 is done.
Shu, I kind of like the one. Yeah, I like the other one better.
Yeah, I mean, it fits with the deal. I just kind of like to have both.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I'm just.
But yeah, I like the hat goes better with with the whole thing.
Because with the other expression, when he smiled like that, he wasn't in his Santa outfit at the time. If I remember the cartoon or whatever movie correctly.
That's about when he thought about putting it on.
Yeah, that's when he he came up with the idea before he cut out the suit.
Yeah.
Eric, you remember something?
Yeah, I remember things. Give me credit, man.
Name one.
Scale Model Muse says no. No to Dougie? Wasn't that a song? Something got
It's
a Dougie?
dance. Wasn't it like dance? The Dougie's a dance or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Those young whippersnappers do.
Oh, she was saying no to selling my stuff. Oh, yeah. No, well, you need to thin out the numbers, man.
Well, sell her son's stuff. He left some of it there, I'm sure.
First thing we sell is Eric.
Right. I said the same thing. Yeah, you guys. Scale Model Muse. I can start a hobby shop with just the stuff in this room.
There we go.
I'm telling you. Trim the fat, okay? Trim off the fat. Get rid of a bunch of stuff. Like with the problem with Buck, most of his 500 plus are duplicates or triplicates.
Not most of it. Very little of it, actually.
That's
Did
nice.
you didn't chrome that?
I didn't, because I'm not going to.
Oh,
Silver's too close to chrome. You won't notice the difference. But I'm half tempted. What do you think? Should I put the engine here and see what it looks like?
Yes.
Yes.
Hang on, let me grab it.
Is that a question, really? Scale Model Muse, Shoe.
The engine is going to get 1,000 times more detail because there's pipes and all sorts of crap that's going to go everywhere.
Scale Model Muse, Shoe says use the white to make varying shades. Don't be afraid to mix your own colors. Just stay in brand.
Oh, no, I'm not. Like I said, I just have some other colors. I just need to dig them out.
There we go. So there's the
Actually, I
engine.
have all the colors I'm going to use for Max already out here. So,
And that way the thrust blocks matches, the thrust block matches.
Now, I believe you still have to put on the walkway, right?
Oh god, there's all sorts of details and walkways and railings and pipes.
Yeah.
There's a million pipes that go on this thing. There's so many more details for the engine that are still coming, but I did like the way the thrust block came out and it matches.
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
that looks cool. Other than it's not chrome, but you did.
Shut up.
Todd, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking about the Route Master, and that color that you used, is nicotine.
Route Master.
Yeah. Anyway,
Spar.
that's that.
Speaking of which, Dave is starting right now.
Scale Model Muse. My doubles and triples are in my storage unit. Then clear out your storage unit. Sell it all. Sell it all. Screw it. Do it.
And next you're going to say, sell it to me.
I would.
That usually what follows.
I would to help a fellow modeler out. I mean, Dougie, I'm there
That's
for
because
you.
you're good that way.
I'm there for you, Dougie. Todd, Scale Model Muse says no such thing as too much chrome.
Well, all of the pistons inside the engine are all chromed. All of the piston links, everything in there is all chromed.
Excellent.
He chromed everything you can't see.
Yeah.
So why not the pipes? I don't get it. Do the pipes.
Because I didn't want to.
Oh, don't be a lazy
That
modeler.
is the first reason you don't do something, is because you don't want to.
Don't be a lazy modeler. Don't be that guy, Todd.
Yeah. Oh no, never mind the fact that I custom painted all this in 3 different colors. Never mind that. Just yeah, I'm lazy.
What?
Really?
That's black, gold, and unpainted metal. What did you do? What did you do? Okay. Yeah.
Well, you remember we frosted all the windows. All the windows were frosted.
Yes. Cisco did a great
Eddie
job.
Crocker, right?
Yes, Cisco did all the work. Yep.
Cisco did a great job on that. Todd's the HTM manager. He's the general manager. Walks around with a clipboard. I mean, he doesn't write anything on it, but he does walk around with one.
By the way, Muse, same with me.
If you bought a third of my collection, I'd be able to pay cash for the house I want. Some of the kits are older than me. Wow. So you went to not just buying kits, but more of the collector side of kits. That's insane. Because I know that, I mean, okay, so what was the shit, I can't remember the company's name now. Was it AMT? No. Who did the early 90s, the first pop of the Star Trek kits?
AMT.
It was AMT, right?
Or no, MPC.
There we go. Thank you.
MPC had the original license.
For me, and now it could be just I don't check every day. I check once a month, but I go on and I like those kits. And people are like, no, you want to get the repops because they fix this, they fix that. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I started modeling, back then.
Yeah,
So,
I have a collection of all those original kits.
But they're hard to come by, right?
Yep.
Like the prices are like stupid scalper prices.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Like somebody was like, eBay was dumping a whole bunch of them, so I got that, the Millennium Falcon, the X-wing, Vader's TIE Fighter.
Ooh.
And I think the speeder bike or something like that.
I did build. I don't know, Shu, if you remember. I did the original MPC. What's it called? TIE Interceptor.
Yeah.
I did that. I didn't like the glass in it. I was really hoping that there'd be somebody that made aftermarket at the time, but I couldn't find any. The glass was very pronounced, and it wasn't like that in the show. And I tried to modify it, and I screwed it up in the process.
Well, yeah, but in the movie they didn't use glass. All the filming miniatures didn't have glass in them so that they wouldn't reflect to the camera. So they didn't have any at all.
All right, cool.
That's why my Falcon and my D'Agostini Falcon and my D'Agostini X-wing don't have glass in them.
But you could put the glass in. You could go either way with it. You could put glass in or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think some airplane modelers out there sometimes choose not to use the glass, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is that how they probably had to do on airplanes? I guess it's all one piece. Max says, yeah, I'm watching 2 live streams right now. I'm a rare male who can multitask. Yes, you are. Have you ever seen Todd try to multitask? It's hilarious.
He brings Cisco in so he can multitask.
There's no such thing as multitasking.
Scale Model Muse says, nice work, Todd.
Thank you.
She also says, I've been in and out of the hobby all my life. Yeah, and that's the thing about, if you like modeling, even if you just start it once and you put it away for years, you always have a funny way of coming back to it.
Eric,
Yeah.
Why are you picking on me like that?
I didn't say old yet.
No, I'm talking about starting a model and putting it away for years.
Oh, yeah, no, you redefined the term shelf queen.
No, there's somebody else who's got a model that
Your
he's
shelf
been
queen
since
fly in a
1992.
sarcophagus, okay? they won't be dug up until like 100 years after you're gone.
I never plan to be gone.
D. Harris, you as well.
Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here for the day. I'm going to coat these things with some dull coat and be done with them.
Well, rock on, brother.
So I'll see you guys, next Friday, if I can get rid of my life. Yeah.
Yep. Friday.
Have a good one, guys. And
Hey, you
ladies.
too, brother. All right.
Take care.
Bye.
See you, Shu.
Scale Model Muse. Dad and Gramps and I used to build model trains. That is cool. Do you still build model trains? Are you into model railroading? Because I actually have the stuff to just get into it. And it was this winter I actually planned on starting to lay down the tracks and the base for it.
I thought you planned on that last year.
No, didn't. Well, kind of, but kind of, maybe. Scale Model Muse. Oldest partially done model I have is from 2018 when I came back to the hobby again.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not very old.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Buck, lay it on the line. What's your oldest? Unfinished. What's your oldest?
2013.
You both got me beat.
Like I said, we know somebody who started a model in 93.
She says, might actually finish it someday. LOL. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, God dang it. No. All right. I just blocked this, whatever it was.
I'm doing the same thing that was on my channel.
Scale Model Muse. Sadly, almost all the train stuff is gone. I have one smaller train. You must. I didn't even ask. Are you U.S. or UK? Because the UK calls the sizes of the trains differently. So like N scale is like the real, the small ones, right? And then you got HO scale is like the bigger ones. I have the HO scale. And it fell right into my lap. I mean, it was amazing. The guy was amazing. He was offering on Facebook Marketplace, and I had just caught it. He just put it on there. And he says, I'm giving away my model train collection. And I kind of assumed it would be like a small one. Probably some didn't work, whatever. I got there, and it was 2 huge boxes. And most of the stuff wasn't even opened. It was insane. Scale Model Muse. I did try to finish that Impala for last finish at February. Is a chance. Well, there's always a chance. Always. States, Michigan. Okay, so you know the scales. N scale, HO scale, so on and so forth. Yep. If you're talking the ones you have are like small, that might be N scale. D Harris, Eric, have you actually got anything done? D, I would smack you if you were here, but yes, I actually did. You know what? I'll
And
even
one thing.
look. All right, see? Now, bad lighting and all. All right, see that? All this was deep gouges. Now it's smooth. And that's what I've been working on. And I got just a little bit up here, as you can tell, the difference. You see these scuff marks right to where my finger is to the bow? Okay? You can see it gooder. You can see it gooder in the light. Oh, fuck me. I need sleep. Okay, so anyways, this right here, that'll be sanded. I have to do the other side. Again, it was only midship to bow. But yeah, I want to work on this. Now that I have a direction and a want, because at first it was really daunting. I was like, I'm going to light it. Said, yeah, I light blocked the whole hull. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get ready. Nah, I ain't lighting this. Nope. I'm just going to build it as is. And just to simplify, just to simplify things for me anyways, because my life is completely hectic. What?
Light it and put 24 volts through it.
I should. I did light one model, and I might light some other models down the road, but it's like when my life slows down, kids are a lot older. Scale model moves. Yep, it's HO. Oh, it is HO. Oh, right on. All right, cool. Hey, same scale as me. Very cool. Mark, Todd multitasked last night and crashed into Eric's house. Yes, he did. He crashed and yeah. Well, no, it's not really multitasking. Don't give him that much credit. He didn't multitask. He just like flew. And I think it was on purpose. He saw me peeking out the window and he dove. Upside down, I might add.
I was after Thumper. It's all right.
Scale model muse. LOL. Get the man a shot.
God, you missed.
You know, to be honest, that game is amazing. Like the level of detail. I mean, it probably has its limits, right? Like if they really went all out on detail, you imagine the processing power you would have the memory. I mean, you would have to have top of the line everything to be able to play it. So the fact that it had 3-dimensional buildings and some 3-dimensional trees and stuff, that was awesome. D. Harris, not wrong with the word gooder. I use it too with the wee man. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, see? Dougie 2.0 agrees with me. Oh, Todd, I got the Sprite Zero Sugar.
And what do you think?
Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, I know what's coming. All righty. All right. Woo! Do you look hot?
Thank you.
She shines really good. Can I show them what you look like?
I don't have my phone down.
There's more?
I got a jacket to go with.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Karina.
Hi. Need help putting your this on.
I gotta wash my hands. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here. Have a good one. Have a great stream.
Bye. Have a good one.
You're in charge of there. Hey, if you guys are still running, by the time I'm done, I'll hop back on again for sure. So, all right, later.
He never even noticed his new name.
What'd you change it to?
Tinker Bubbles, of course.
He would never notice. He just doesn't see those things.
Yeah.
How's it coming, Steve?
We're getting there.
All right, so that's the end of that. Got our engine in there. It still rotates. It does, depending on how this wheel is set, the cog wheel that's on the back of the engine, this flywheel here, can rub up against this. So I just sanded the end of the wheel down a little bit just to make sure this is nice and smooth and rotates. All right. That's it for Titanic.
Sounds like you're about to work on something else, Todd.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? I kind of want to. I gotta admit, I kind of want to get started on the James Webb telescope. See how that thing goes together. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. We'll put all this stuff aside, and we will start the first 3 days, December 3rd, right? Is today December 3rd? Yes? No?
Yep.
4th? 3rd. 3rd.
4th.
It's the 4th? Even better. Yep. I will do the first 4 stages of that next, the Enterprise Advent Calendar.
Very cool.
If I can find it. Where the hell did I put that?
So D said later, Eric. Muse waved. Muse also noticed that I changed Eric's name. And she said Tinker Bubbles, and I love it. Every now and then, Muse, we do that to Eric. I forget how it first happened. We called him Bubbles, and then I changed his name on the stream. And every now and then, we call him Tinker Bubbles. We mess with Eric quite a bit because actually he kind of enjoys it, I think.
Okay, well, it's not where I put it.
It's over there.
I know. It's over there.
You said if you can find it, Todd. Bubbles Bunny Herder. That's a good name for Eric. Yes, D. Eric is Tinker Bubbles.
Oh, excuse me.
And no, Bunny Wrangler.
Well, I don't know where it is.
It's over there.
It's definitely not over there.
Oh, okay. Cisco took it.
Maybe.
Cisco took it, and he was like, yeah, Todd's not building this without me.
Well, I couldn't get the pictures to match up, and that's because I forgot to assemble something during the original build.
You missed something on the original build?
Yep.
Hate it when that happens.
And I just dropped a piece. Where did that go?
I'm thinking seriously about once I'm done with this tram and the diorama for it, working on the right flyer.
I don't even know what dropped.
Pardon?
So I don't even know what part dropped.
Well, this is most disconcerting. It's been sitting in the same spot for a month, and now it's not there.
I'd give Cisco a call and say, "What'd you do?"
It's a pretty good sized box, so. There you go. I don't know.
I gotta get somebody in here to clean.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
So Muse is laughing at you, Todd.
That's fine.
Then she said, "Under the sofa."
It's a
Where'd
pretty
you
good
lose,
sized
Todd?
box. It's been sitting by the door. And I got a next gen enterprise advent calendar, right? And it's 24 pieces, and you put it together and every day, and it's a decent little model, but just for fun, just for Christmas.
Oh, so you didn't lose a piece. You lost the whole kit.
The whole box, the entire box is not where it was before.
Blame your girlfriend.
Blame it on Cisco.
I don't know. I'm gonna go check the other room. I'll be right back.
And Ian said, "Oh, Eric is gone. Thank goodness." So I'm looking at Dave's stream, and he has the bus, I think, basically done. and it looks fantastic.
Oh, wait. So Muse is left. She said,
should get going. Tons of stuff to do later on. I'm just looking right now, trying to figure out where two pieces are of preformed wood. Got him. It is very quiet here. I'm not sure if Todd's in the room, and I'm not sure if Steve's in the room.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm concentrating. You just can't smell it.
Ah. Understand that. I'm glad these are going to be under. Of course, I'm working off screen. Yay. These parts here are a little bit not perfectly straight. Fortunately, they're going to be under these roof boxes, so it's not going to matter.
Well, I think that thing's gone.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I searched everywhere high and low. And the only time I touched it was when I opened it on the stream. So I don't know where else it could have gone. But in this room. So I don't know. It was right underneath my refit model on the floor. And it's not there anymore.
I say we search Eric if he comes back.
Well, that's okay. I got some other stuff I'm going to do, so I was probably going to take off anyway. But I do want to see what kind of progress you made there, Steve.
Well, I'm getting there. Now I'm doing the faceplate, or the faceplate, the chest plate. These two stanchions right here light up. I'm plugging right along, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
Yeah, well, I've never done one of these kits before, so like I said, I'm being really cautious.
Yeah, you'll figure out where you can push and where you can't. You know, it's mostly the joints to the LEDs. So, and if you get those LEDs where they tell you to put like it has the bit light that has the round and it's got the resistor on next to the LED. It's on a little round tiny circuit board. And they tell you to put that inside a round single stud hollow. I always take it and bend the wire carefully behind the LED and then pull it back, and so it comes out directly behind the bottom, so it'll sit flat inside that round stud. It'll help if you have to do that. I don't know if you have to do that on that one. Well, I hope that calendar shows up because I don't know where it went. But I'm going to get some other stuff done today. So that's going to be it for me.
All right. Well, actually, Todd, 20
You
minutes
want to kill it?
from now,
It's been almost 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to kill it because wife and I are going to go out and run some errands in about 20 minutes.
And I think the NMB guys are streaming right now anyway, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
They've
All
been
right.
streaming for the last 40 minutes.
All right. You want to kill it?
All right.
Yeah,
See you, everybody.
Thanks, Steve. Keep it up. Let's see the finished product.
Yep.
Where is it? I'm looking for the video. I never.
I got it, buddy.
All right. If you hit the video, I'll turn it.